the kids nowadays are like it's crazy to me that we are having like there isn't a high outbreak of HIV happening right
Mhm.
now in this country. And it's crazy to me because we grew up with so much overeducation and just like awareness. And I feel like the younger generation isn't getting that same thing. We learned so much stuff word of mouth too about sex, like
Yeah.
talking to our friends, but they have the internet. There are so many resources. Like, how are you still nobody should like nobody at this point should
I
not
I
know
wonder
how to
if
do.
it's the pushback, like, almost like, either they're so separated from it, it's like, "It can never happen to me," or
Right.
it's a, "I know better, I know what I'm doing," type mentality. But it's like, "No, we learned in the '90s, no glove, no love."
Right. And, fine, like, I know some people are using older methods of birth control, essentially, and I think they're thinking about the pregnancy aspect, but not thinking about the STD, STI aspect
Mhm.
of it, and, you know, getting tested is so important, even when, unfortunately, you are in m a monogamous relationship, because unfortunately people do stupid shit. So you
Yeah.
should always like protect yourself and make sure you're getting tested just because a lot of the times men go asymptomatic. Like they
Yeah.
might not show any signs whatsoever, while women will more likely show the signs and symptoms faster or more apparent. So yeah,
Herpes is forever, y'all.
yeah, yeah. And
Avoid the clap, Jimmy Dugan.
But yeah, I was just really surprised by that because I feel like we see more of the
Mhm.
condoms and stuff in these older movies, and sometimes when I'm watching some new stuff now, like, people are just having sex, I'm like, where's the moment with the condom? What happened to that?"
Like, where's the pretending or the, like, throwaway line like, "Oh, you got protection. Yeah, I got it." Like,
Right.
some mention of, "We're not doing this. We're not raw dogging here."
Yeah. And you know what else, like, besides sex that the younger generation is just, like, dabbling in, that it just doesn't make sense? We knew crack was whack. They doing crack nowadays?
Who's doing crack?
The younger
The
generation.
youth?
The youths are doing crack again. Yeah.
They're
They
taking away our social services. There's not gonna be anyone to help you when you're addicted to crack.
I just thought that was crazy. I don't know who I was talking to. I don't know if one of my siblings were, like, telling me a story and they said something I was like, "Crack? What? That's still around?" Crazy.
I'd
That's
put crystal
crazy stuff.
meth before crack.
I would not pick Jackie, don't
No,
do
no,
it.
not me personally, but, like, for people to try, I feel like crystal meth is more,
I think that's worse.
well, I think it's more I would mentally, I think it's more accessible because you make it with, like, home chemicals.
Yeah. Well, what happened to Molly? What happened to shrooms, you know?
Uh, yeah, why don't you take something that comes from the earth naturally?
Yeah. Weed is good for you. It's good for you.
You sounded like Anna so much when you said that. Not that I've ever heard Myrtle say weed is good for you, but that inflection was Nana 100%.
Well, now that we're done with our PSA.
Let's